Yet again, I've gotten stuck on a puzzle, which is actually not supposed to be a puzzle. It's an interface issue. You're supposed to just use books. Just use this bookshelf. That's what you're supposed to do. That's how you're supposed to do the puzzle. Alright, fine, whatever. We need to press the books in a specific order.
In the hollow.
Cinderella, Three Little Pigs. So let's look for Cinderella and Three Little Pigs. Those are Shakespeare plays. Star-Crossed Lovers, okay. Let's see if we can find Cinderella. Then Three Little Pigs. I'm not sure I know all of these stories. The Cat in the Hat comes back. What? Wow, this is gonna take forever, isn't it? Okay. Here are the Three Little Pigs. Those are songs. These ones are songs. Here we go, Three Little Pigs. Next is gonna be Little Bo Peep, right? Little Bo Peep has lost her sheep. She doesn't know where to find them. Then Rumpelstiltskin. Then Romeo and Juliet. So Little Bo Peep, Rumpelstiltskin. Let's find Little Bo Peep. Yeah, some of those are songs, nursery rhymes. Polly put the kettle on, Polly put the kettle on, Polly put the kettle on. There's Rumpelstiltskin, okay. But that's not the next one. Little Bo Peep has lost her sheep. Here it is. And then Rumpelstiltskin, which was one of these three. Rumpelstiltskin. And then was it Romeo and Juliet?
In the hollow.
Yeah. Then Romeo and Juliet, and then Treasure Island. Okay. Here it is.
A new book has appeared on the third shelf down.
Got it.
Treasure Island.
Taking it, right?
You've located the correct book.
Woohoo!
You pluck it from the shelf and read its title, Treasure Island. What is this? There seems to be a lock binding the cover shut. The keyhole requires a small, thin key.
Please be the key I already have. This key?
It is a shiny.
It's gotta be
it. Feels. The key fits perfectly into the lock. You turn it and hear a soft click. The book is now open.
Okay. Can I look inside it?
Skimming through the book, you find that a map has been sketched onto the last page. Close scrutiny reveals it is a top-down layout of the castle and its surrounding grounds. According to this, the tiara has been buried near one of the graves. You shudder, hoping that this is not going to be a case of digging all night while trying to avoid unearthed zombies. There is also a small piece of writing near the bottom. A date of fate can be found with a first, a second, and a double of nothing.
So a date with the double of nothing. So that's going to be a date that ends in 00.
The young woman is stunningly beautiful. In her face, there are traces of the little girl she once was. You wonder if that innocence has also survived the transformation. You have nothing else to say to Anastasia right now.
Okay, so I guess we're going back to the graveyard. That's all the way away.
I wish only one thing as payment for helping you find that book.
Of course.
Would you be so kind as to take this bracelet and place it on my mother's grave? I believe she wanted me to have it while I was alive. Now, it seems no longer appropriate to keep it. Thank you. I must retire now. It will not be long before sunrise. Good night, Graham.
Good night, Anastasia.
I don't know who your mother is. Doodah, doodah. Can't possibly do that task. Oh, the doodah day. Gotta go back to the graves.
The shrouded ghoul. You need to get close.
Alright. Can I actually see the map, by the way? Did I get a map? Did I not actually get to see
According to this, there is something
map?
written near the bottom. A date.
Okay. Fine, whatever.
The boatman has... The boatman...
What? No, what?
The boatman has nothing more to say.
Huh?
The boatman...
Well, then how do I... Okay. What do I do now? I guess just explore the castle? No. Okay.
The ghosts waver, as if being threatened by even the slightest breeze, yet something holds them in place. It may be nothing more than an intensely strong determination or sense of purpose that keeps the spirits anchored to this world.
So here's the graveyard.
Kitty, 1500 to 1510. Sudden did
that
the
looks like
illness
it,
come
1500.
upon
Yeah,
as you
that-
step further into the cemetery.
Whoa. Okay. Weirdness is happening. But that looks like it, 1500, right? That's a grave. That's a grave with, that ends at 00. Anyway, I did not solve that puzzle on my own. I looked and saw the graveyard is west of the castle gates. Yeah, somebody wrote that down. So, yeah! Yeah, that's... another thing which feels like it's not supposed to be a puzzle. Like, they should have, like, designed the area so it was obvious, hey, there's a graveyard right there, instead of me getting super confused and not knowing where to go. Okay, so, bracelet?
As you hold up the bracelet, the ghosts seem to relax slightly. You wonder if it is now safe to approach them and enter the cemetery. The ghosts seem more relaxed.
Okay, which one is Anastasia's parents, though?
Lord Herbert and Lady Lillian,
there we go.
1646 to 1668.
Luckily, their things say exactly what their relatives are. All right, that gravestone.
You place
says
the
who their
bracelet on
relatives
the
are.
grave. It immediately sinks down into the earth. The ghosts do not respond at first. Then one of them drifts toward you.
Oh, those must be her
It
parents.
nods, almost sadly. The ghost seems to want to say something but appears unable. Its face, though transparent and hazy, is lined with grief and torment. Its facial features waver into focus. The ghost is female.
We understand that our daughter will never be joining us now. No longer do we need wait for her. Now we journey to the realm of the dead, where its lord waits to judge us. Farewell.
You bow your head and cross your heart out of respect. While looking downward, you notice that a beautiful gold ring now lies at your feet.
All right,
You feel apprehensive. You feel...
take the ring.
You feel
How do I take the ring?
a lovely...
Got it.
You lift the gold ring.
Let me just check the other
Mary
graves.
Ann Drinkwater. Douglas Buckman. Susanna... Samuel You Believe. 1255 to 1300. This young man...
Alright. Let's take another look at this.
According to this, there is something written near the bottom. A date of fate can be found with a first, a second, and a double of nothing. It's you, King.
So, like, it could be this one.
Count Bartholomew Scrooge, 1017.
No.
Samuel, you believe.
Like, died. This is also like one. So is it death date or birth date? Let's see.
You become acquainted with your
Yeah,
new
I
roommate.
guess it was
You
birth
will
date
both be
rather than
spending
death
a lot
date.
of time together.
Ooh. And I don't have a recent save file, do I? Oh no!
This would appear.
Okay, another way you could instantly fix this game is not have a terrible save file. Yeah, not have these terrible save file problems. Alright. Oh. Yeah, this was not a very good puzzle either. I mean, it's a fine puzzle, it's just... finding anything in this puzzle is a tough one. Okay, so Cinderella, and then what?
In the hollow.
Cinderella, okay, 3 little pigs. Okay, 3 little pigs. Are they down here, maybe? There it is. Little Bo Peep somewhere there, maybe? Oh, here it is. Little Bo Peep. Rumpelstiltskin. What next?
In the hollow.
Romeo and Juliet.
The writing.
Okay, alright. Well, at least the puzzles aren't that tough to solve the second time around. Maybe, it is a lot easier.
You've located
okay.
what is.
I'm just gonna zoom through this. If I can, looks like the game is loading. So the solution was use key on book.
The key fit.
Look at book.
Skimming through a court. There is also.
Leave the room.
I wish. Thank you.
Yeah, still have no idea why they decided to make her a hot lady. That makes no sense. She would have been much better as Little Red Riding Hood. Like, even just not having her be a vampire would have been an interesting storyline.
As you hold up the ghosts see more.
And is it this grave?
Lord Herbert and Lady Lily.
Yep, alright.
You can't.
I need to use it on Tombstone.
You place the ghosts do not. It nod.
Talk.
No.
Like, even though this took a while for me to get back to where
You
I
bow
was, it's still better than that one puzzle with the cloud spirit, where, you know, it takes like 5 minutes just to get through the one thing. Okay. It's gotta be this one. It's gotta be
Kitty.
Born on a 1500, right?
You have no.
No?
You become acquainted with your new roommate. You will both be spending a lot of time together.
Alright. Let's look. At
Lord
more
Herbert
graves.
and Lady Mary Ann Drinkwater. John Bell. Here lies a speaker named John Bell, who. Boris and Olga. There was an old couple named Olga and Stovit. Alfred Chamberlain, 810 to 8. Count Christopher Ivir,
here we go.
1175 to 1200. The young Ivir, his time so near, said he, my dear, lend me your ear. Please do not fear, my life ends here.
That's weird. Okay. But this must be it. This is the one that ends in 00.
Digging yourself into a... Digging your...
Yeah, it seems unfair we've got multiple graves that end in 00.
You stop digging
but I
when your shovel
assume
hits
that's
something
the
hard.
Puzzle. It's supposed to be part of the puzzle, right?
Nervously, you reach down, open the coffin, and look inside. You search through the belongings of the deceased. According to the headstone, they belong to a Count Christopher Ivir. After some tentative searching, you find a parchment. It appears to be the last will and testament of Larman Odnarb, healer. This isn't right. You run your eyes over the parchment. It's dated 1200, the same as the date on the headstone. However, the instructions pertaining to his burial were for Larman to be placed near his family at the church's cemetery. Oh dear.
I've got to go to the church now. Okay, I had a feeling that was it. Like, I thought...
Among the items in this grave is a parchment containing the last will and testament of Larman...
Odnarb? Like, odd name. Oh, did I forget the ring? Gotta get that ring. Yeah, I can't forget that.
You feel
have to click in a very specific spot, otherwise the game won't accept it. Okay. Larman Odnarb. Well, now do I have to leave? Now can I get to the church's cemetery?
The boatman has nothing more to say.
How do I get to the church's cemetery?
The boatman has nothing more to say.
Guide says just return to the boat. So just walk on the boat then? No, I don't see anything.
The shrouded ghoul.
Do I need to give this boatman more money? Is that it?
You have already paid the boatman's fare.
Return to the boat. Okay, return to the boat. Do I need to use the boat?
You climb back into the decrepit rowboat,
Oh,
and
come
the shrouded
on!
ghoul ferries you back across the lake.
I'm sorry, but... Yeah. Like, talk to item... I just don't know why I can't just walk to the boat to use a boat. How do I get out of this place, by the way? What?
You feel the poisonous water seeping into your skin. Its potency takes effect immediately, and you perish within seconds.
How did this even...
You feel
I am just not having any luck here.
You feel...
I'm sorry.
You lift the gold ring from the ground and carefully...
Yeah. Alright.
Count Christopher Ivir.
So dig here with the shovel.
Digging yourself... You stop digging when your shovel hits...
Yeah, I'm sorry, but if the puzzle is to go to the boat, the solution should not be, like, grab boat, pick up boat. It should be just walk to boat.
Nervously.
Similarly with this, when, to look inside the hole, you need to use hole instead of just eye icon, look at hole. And that's the
You search through the belongings of the deceased. According to the headstone, they belong to a Count Christopher Ivir. After some tentative searching, this isn't right.
Okay. I can't really open this thing? Is that it? Okay. Fine. Whatever. Yeah. Well, stay tuned. In the next video, I'll try to see if I can figure out how to get through the swamp. Do I have to go through the, pathway backwards?
You climb back.
Or is there like a new second entrance? I don't... exit's what I want this time.